Yeah.
Yeah, we're no longer in the frozen time. So yeah, on to number two. That's the plan here. This is
Dose.
again this is the early 2000s Gauntlet Phantom Swiss League, which is like just some words kind of placed together. This what this means is it's Mercadian masks through Onslaught standard. So it's a lot of interesting decks. They're all of like very varied in power. I hope we get. I obviously want Battle of Wits.
I would be okay with any deck that plays Flame Tongue Kabu. That's my only desire.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and join League. Mono Black. You do not get your desire.
This is an interesting deck, at least.
Yeah. So this has a powerful card against the Tog deck in Haunting Echoes. You want Graveyard Hate. This is a card that's incredible in specific matches. So exile all cards from target player's graveyard other than basic lands. Cranial Extract all of them. Like, lobotomy your grave. It's very good. So this deck
Also,
is...
look at that Innocent Blood. I love it. Innocent Blood is perhaps one of my favorite art plus card combinations ever. It's also one of my favorite edicts.
It's a good one. I am a big fan of Chainers. Chainers Edict is a strong one.
Also a good combination of art plus effect. They made it worse when they have the promo or whatever copies that actually have stupid Chainer on them. But this deer centaur getting chomped on by a guy, it's really good. We also do have a aggressive sideboarding option.
Yeah. We have aggressive and defensive. So let's quick talk about the deck. The deck's game plan, end of the day, is to kill you with like Corrupt Mirari or like something like that.
Hit you with a Visara once and then finish you off with Corrupt.
Like double Corrupt off of Mirari. We've got and we've got a lot of disruption to go along. We have Duress. We have a lot of removal, Innocent Blood, Edict, Smother, Mutilate, which is the best like non-damnation wrath that ever was.
Rather damn good.
Mind Sludge, which is target control player counters this spell or loses. Our card draw is in Skeletal Scrying, which is one of the best Sign in Blood sort of like blood draw variants that there is. This one's a lot more akin to like I activate my Necro once.
Yeah, Riptide Replicator as a way to win the game.
Yep. So this was a card that was printed in Onslaught that featured a sliver on the art to hint subtly that slivers were coming back.
It's also no Phyrexian generator, whatever it's called. The card we saw last week.
Yeah, it's not that. But with Cabal Coffers, maybe it is.
We also have Undead Gladiator, which is a card advantage engine that at the end of the day can deal damage to your opponent.
Isn't even a card advantage engine, it's like a card selection engine. This is because you're only ever one for one with any of the effects on this. You're discarding it to cycle, or you're discarding a card to pick it back up, and then cycling again.
It's a good Dirtle card, but it's also like a 3-mana 3/1.
So, other cards we have the aggro, like, we just want to be the beatdown. Nantuko Shade Plan, Nantuko Shade being...
like an 8/8 in this deck.
Cabal Therapy is not in the main, specifically because this deck basically can't flash it back.
No creatures.
Like, what? I'm going to play cast Undead Gladiator as a flashback for it. Engineered Plague is pretty obvious. This is the anti-Gabo card.
It also does good against Rebels, though, in this particular matchup.
In this, it's going to do good against Rebels, and I think there was one more deck I thought that it was decent
against. Squirrels? Naming Squirrel?
Naming Squirrel might not be the worst, and, like... yeah, that's about it. Like, those are the matchups where it matters. Rebels and Gabos.
You could name Elf or Bird if you were dumb.
Yeah, but just play removal instead.
And it's probably just you can't really remove Blastoderm, but we have Innocent Blood and Chainer's deck to do that.
Yep. So let's go ahead and give this a run. I'm excited. This one's a. So again, I talked about this in the first stream, first part of the stream, where this is the deck that people like whenever it's like mono black control, mono black control, mono black control, mono black control, mono black. This is the deck people want it to be, and it will never be back, and because it'll never be this good. It'll never be back to this, but sometimes it did get back to like decent, like Gray Merchant era is the one I can think of, but like this is when like every time mono black control is said as like a thing in the format, it's basically a joke. This one is not. This is the reason people make the joke.
I think that the reason Gray Merchant got to be really good wasn't just Gray Merchant. I can think of a specific card that makes me think of
like a 2-mana 1/1.
No.
3-mana 2/3 flyer.
What single card made mono black control good in Gray Merchant? That was not Gray Merchant.
I was gonna say Pack Rat.
Nick the Moron has it.
Oh, Thoughtseize being exists. Right.
Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize existing.
He had Thoughtseize. Yeah, but there was Pack Rat. Was one of the other.
But that's the thing. That was a different style of deck too. But it was the closest thing to like the mono black deck being real that existed. That has existed. Again, because Cabal Coffers will never come back. By the way, Cabal Coffers 2 for each swamp you control.
It's a dumb card.
Yep.
We've been lucky on the dice rolls today. Oh, yes! Yeah!
Get ready!
You know who I want to be here for?
Go!
This? I kind of want Kaz to see this. I think he likes both decks in this matchup.
This looks really poor. I don't like these.
Yeah, Chainers, this is actually... We're going to be boarding pretty heavily against this. Because we have a whole... We're probably going to lose this game because we have a whole bunch of dead cards.
Okay, this one's fine. This one's fine. Undead Gladiator.
Undead Gladiator.
No, I'm probably cycling it for... In this hand, cycling it to see like a third.
Okay, in this hand, we might be cycling it, but... the thing about Battle of Wits is they have 4 creatures and 244 cards, and they are all Flame Tongue Kavu, which our opponent is going to have a difficult time casting.
Let's see if we can duress away at Battle of Wits. Now look at this. Absorb, Factor Fiction, Recoil, Yawgmoth's freaking agenda. Get rid of...
Island, Mountain. Yeah, Factor Fiction is probably it, because they can't even cast...
They can't cast anything else in this hand. So let's get rid of the Factor Fiction, the card they can cast, and keep...
the card that would save them. There's Battle Wits on this list. I was just looking at it, but then... There it is. It's the long one.
How the heck did they end up with so much usable cardboard? Invasion plus Odyssey was a very high power level for, like, spells.
Look at their list, and you'll see a whole bunch of really cool stuff.
If we mill them 41 cards, can they still win? I think they could kill us through, like, other means. It'd be harder, though. The real thing is that, like, Haunting Echoes, like, if I actually hit Battle Wits out of their hand,
Yeah, the thing is they can't actually cast any cards let me look at their deck again, but their only way to deal damage, really... Well, they have Prophetic Bolt.
Yeah, they have a couple ways to deal damage. They go, like, Bolt, Yawgmoth's Agenda, Bolt, like... Or, like, I assume Undermine is in here.
Yeah, Undermine is.
Charcoal Diamond. Also, So I'm going to go ahead and cycle the...
Oh, no.
I'm going to keep cycling these, so they can recoil at me.
Okay, thank God. I thought that was the wrong color. Wrong card. I saw Addle, and I thought it was Persecute.
Oh.
Addle is still good, really good against us, but,
So we can't beat a resolved Battle of Wits, by the way. If that just happens, we lose the game.
Okay, they have Urza's Rage.
Yeah, they have ways of killing you outside of the... Like, Urza's Rage was a removal spell that just happens to be able to, function. Okay, I should probably cycle some of these at my upkeep. I don't actually want to Visara here. Yeah, plan. Tutor for Battle Wits, play Battle Wits. It's pretty simple. Alright, so I'm gonna pick up Undead Gladiator to discard Visara. I don't like Visara here at all.
Because they recoil it, or
Or it gets absorbed, or it gets killed by their thousands of kill spells, or like there's a lot of reasons I don't like it.
whereas all we have to do is we just have to get 10 swamps in play.
Yeah. Is this good as a threat here?
It reduces the amount of swamps we have to get in play. It gets a ooh, they lets them recoil us.
They can recoil anyway. That thing hits lands.
Ah, right.
Recoils a spell from an era of. Is it, what the hell? It's appearing on the wrong screen when I make this.
Although
big.
if they recoil it, we just discard Undead Gladiator.
Yeah. There it is. Return target permanent to its hand. This is a good spell. By the way, you're going to be hearing me say that a lot. Do they have any one of those in their deck? No.
No.
What is the card they're trying to play? Battle of Wits. Battle of Wits says at the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 200 or more cards in your deck, win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Haunting
It does not
Echoes.
actually. This deck does not predate extraction effects because our hand has one.
Yeah, our hand literally has one.
It's called Corrupt.
Well, no, sorry. It's literally in our hand at this very moment.
We just discard Undead Gladiator.
Yeah, which, whatever. So they just played a kill spell on it. It's right there. It's in our main deck. There's one of. We're sideboarding in a lot of things like that.
We're sideboarding out every
removal spell in the world.
Edict, every edict, and we might want to keep some removal spells in because they're probably boarding. Do they board in their Shadow Mage infiltrators against us?
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh, that's good. They have one unknown in hand.
2 unknowns that use the recoil.
Yeah, we used the recoil. Okay.
I'm just gonna cycle this and see if we get a land off it.
We do want to be hitting land drops.
Okay, worthless card.
New card to cycle to.
Yeah, well, luckily with Undead Gladiator, we get to fix the fact that we have so many of these like stupid dead cards that don't do anything.
What are we digging for? Swamp.
Swamp.
The official
Also-
plan is to corrupt our opponent 2 to 3 times.
Yeah, I got rid of 1 because I really needed to find more action. But
we still have.
the second one is staying in our hand. Obviously, we need to.
We have one more copy in the deck, and we also have Mirari.
Yeah.
Which is multiple copies.
I do not want to draw or discard any other copies of it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and Undead Gladiator, pick up, discard Mutilate. A lot of like just kind of doing this here.
Sleight of Hand, which is like one of the more fair ponders ever made.
Yeah. Come on, Cabal Coffers.
It's a ponder you still see sometimes.
Yes, this is the one that still gets played in Modern.
Because it's not banned.
Yeah, basically. Like
yeah,
that.
Mutilate's art's rather fun.
Sweet.
Hey!
I'm just gonna pass. End step, I'll Skeletal Scrying for 3. I kind of want it to be countered. I don't know. We'll see. So one of the cool things here is that if they actually go for Battle of Wits and have too many cards in their grave, Haunting Echoes might counter it.
We get rid of everything but Undead Gladiator.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like it.
Dress, Sara, Mutilate. I'm only getting rid of 3 here. This is just for 3.
Yeah. Will you allow us to draw 3 cards?
This might get the Absorb.
Well, they do have Absorb. Yep, it's getting the Absorb. Okay.
Cool.
That's fine. Okay.
All right.
It's fine. You can cycle that with Undead Gladiator.
Yep. Which we will. Thankfully, like, that's an option, you know.
Wonder how many FTKs are in their hand right now.
They can't play them either. Like,
Yeah. There's for everyone who might not be familiar. Flame Tongue Copy is a 4-mana 4/2 that says when it comes into play, deal 4 damage to target creature, not a May. So if you play a Flame Tongue Copy into an open board, it has to shoot itself.
oh, they draw it. Probe kicked. Well, I guess I'm losing my second corrupt.
Do we believe in...
I believe in Haunting Echoes more than I believe in corrupt here.
Oh, okay. That's what I was going to ask.
Mm-hmm. I want to draw a land here. Alright, I'm firing this. The reason I'm firing this is because it should turn off Battle of Wits from working. Oh, God!
The clicking begins!
Hell is real. Or 21, no, I guess it won't turn. Actually, it'll let us know their hand. They're holding an FTK. Because they're only playing 4-ofs, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if they're playing 4-ofs with their lands or not.
Were they playing 4 Hobble? Yeah, I think so. They're playing 4 of everything. So they're holding a... Oh my god, please.
Why does it glitch out like that every once in a while?
Because it doesn't expect me to be doing this to a 250 card deck. They're holding a Hobble and they're holding not an FTK. They're not holding FTK.
Yes, they're holding Hobble. Hobble's a good card, by the way.
They're holding a Chainer's Edict. And I think they're holding a... Maybe a basic? No. Wow, this is really... I'm so glad I can do this at such a great speed.
Thanks for everyone in the chat. Hobble is a 3-mana enchant creature, comes into play, draw a card. Target creature can't attack, it cannot block if it is black.
Yep. So it's Hobble, and I can't tell what the other card is at the moment. It might be a basic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, are we done yet?
Are we almost done?
Oh my god, am I done yet? Okay.
We kind of had to fire Haunting Echoes there because, they could have, if they had another disruption effect and we lost our,
Echoes.
then we would have nothing.
So now they have 203 cards in deck, and they have to. So Battle
They have
only
3
work.
turns. Yeah, they have 3 turns to, or 2 turns really to win with. Or no, they have 2 turns to find and play Battle of Wits.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I think. Do we? I did Gladiator that.
Well, it's upkeep only.
That's right. Yeah.
Absolutely, but. Okay. That's good. Alright. I no longer believe they can... If they top deck Battle of Wits, they can play it. If they have to... No, they're fine. They
have 1 turn, because it's a...
But they can't tutor for it next turn. If they tutor for it, they go to 199. Okay, so Battle of Wits is off. Now we have to find a way to beat a 200-card control deck. That's a little tougher, ain't it?
How many Mind Sludges they're bolting us? Prophetic bolting us? Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, they can just bolt us. Again, we established that's a way they can win the game. Is just
That's
bolting
the
us a
way
bunch.
they can win the game. Is they have 4 Ursus Rages and 4 Prophetic Bolts, and that'll do it.
Yeah. Especially, like, with how long this game's going to go, because we don't have a lot of, like... I need to draw one of my, like, good card draw spells, and then,
Mind Sludge, a Resolved Mind Sludge as well.
yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, Battle of Wits. They might play Yogg's Agenda.
Just to bolt us again. No, they're concentrating. Yeah, the excellent art on old concentrate.
9 cards in hand. Oh boy.
Luckily, they have 4 dead cards in their deck now. As if that mattered.
Alright, that matters.
Chromatic Sphere. Okay.
Yeah, we might just lose to this because the Battle with Fortune is not actually the biggest. Like, they have win cons outside of it, and, like, 8 cards in hand right now. Like, it's just the fact that their win con is bad.
Ooh, do we have any cards we want in our deck?
Well, I'm just gonna... Yeah, we probably do. I hope we do. I hope there are cards left in our deck that matter. It'd be really bad if we detutored. It's like, yep, these all suck.
Oh boy, they were so thirsty for fixing, they were playing those cards. Okay. They're dressing us.
Alright.
Goodbye, Diabolic Tutor. I'm glad we didn't Diabolic Tutor.
Yeah. Rather lose that than lose a... Alright, let's just use the coffers. What if I just cycle my whole damn deck? Because everything's bad in this match.
I think we really are going to rely on Undead Gladiator.
Yeah, I might just be
game.
playing Undead Gladiator Beatdown.
Make our opponent do anything.
They're gonna play an FTK. Then I'm gonna Chainer's Edict their FTK.
Oh, they're just going to hobble it.
Can't block if it's low now.
Yeah, we knew about the hobble, though.
Yeah, I wanted them to FTK. That's what I was hoping for. This is kind of dumb, isn't it?
Are they going to FTK just to have a guy? They just want to draw the card off hobble?
They might FTK as well. This rules. It's really dumb, but it rules.
Yeah, they just wanted to draw a card off a hobble.
They still have Yawgmoth's Agenda. Sky Diamond, sure.
Anyway.
Nice mana you got there, bud. Really wanted to... I really wanted to be the one playing. Oh, no. Alright, now they've got Undead Gladiator, but good?
Mm-hmm.
That is literally just Undead Gladiator, but good.
Luckily, we can kill our own Undead Gladiator with any removal spells we draw.
Yeah.
Also, we do have another one.
Undead Gladiator is actually none of those things, Squirrel Token. 5 mana Grey Ogre is not how I would describe a 3 mana 3/1. Eh.
I guess it does cost 2 mana to lift it up, but
I'm spending all my mana on it. This is
This
game
is
one.
game one, match one. Control mirror.
We're gonna be here for a while.
What is our opponent doing on our upkeep?
We have too many dead cards right now is the problem.
Yeah, we're going to be doing some hefty sideboarding.
This is another matchup where our clock is our secret life total. Maybe.
I mean, their clock is also their secret life total.
Right. We spent a minute and a half resolving Haunting Echoes.
The real battle, which was the friendly battle. How do I ban someone again?
I think that's like /ban Gnomebitten or whatever.
That's how we do it. We go slash, ban. Okay, there we go.
Alright.
I'll be nice. Just in case Gnome does come wandering around.
That might be my favorite dumb joke I ever pulled. Was getting people to believe that I banned you when I banned a gnome.
Our opponent understanding the futility of our situations.
The futility of life.
That is Undead Gladiator. With
This
a
is
hobble
so
on it.
stupid! Well, I'm looking at Dromar's Charm and like, wow, that's a card and a half. Compared to like the more
Modern
recent
Charms.
Modern Charms.
Yeah.
Dromar's Charm is fine because it's a single blue on a counter spell, but man, those other modes. Gain 2 life or gain 5 life, gain 2 life. Could be gain 2. Gain 5 life and -2/-2 a creature. Which are obviously equivalent to counter target spell.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's all of those things you can do with a single blue. With single white, you can gain 5 life.
Uh-huh.
Single black, you can give -2/-2. And single blue can counter a spell.
Oh my god, show me your hand.
This is getting countered, but...
I don't care. Counter it. Show me a counter spell, then.
Show me 4 copies of Battle Wits.
That's what they're gonna compulsion away.
Yeah. Now they're actual counter
Actual
spell.
ass counter spell. So I'm playing swamps because
Corrupt.
right.
We have one of those left.
I feel really bad having to like cycle the first one and then like the second one getting eaten by Probe. Probe's very powerful, by the way. It's not here, obviously, but Probe is an extremely powerful card.
It's you graft together both halves of Consult the Necrosages.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, not at all, really.
Not really.
I just like saying Consult the Necrosages, though. Okay, here comes their.
Yogg-
They finally got rid of Yawgmoth's agenda. They decided they don't like that card.
Fair. I don't have a hand. Right.
Yeah.
Ooh. Alright, I've got 30 mana.
30 mana and no way to spend it.
There's no drain life in this deck.
Mm-hmm. God, can you imagine if there was?
Right? I guess we want Riptide Replicator with all this mana.
Yeah, make a 40-40.
Right, like here's some 20/20s or something. Okay. I'm gonna hit these 6 buttons that I am passing.
We're now 4 minutes up on our clock.
We have one more corrupt in the deck.
We have a Corrupt and a Miari. So we can actually double Corrupt. And double Corrupt would currently win us the game. However, our opponent has 6 cards in hand.
and is cycling with compulsion. At least
So
mono-league effects don't work.
Yeah, but they have Undermine and
Well,
Absorb
yeah.
and Counterspell.
I'm aware that there's a lot of real counters. You'll beat them through mill, obviously.
Yeah, we'll mill them out. Even though we've Undead Gladiatored at least 10 times now.
Wild research. Search your library for an enchantment, reveal it, put it in your hand, then discard a card at random. There's no way this resolves, but...
We gotta try.
Please?
If we did Mind Sludge them...
That changes the
could
game.
win.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mind Sludge changes this game completely if it resolves.
We'll know how desperate... Okay, they're looking at looking at their hand?
That means they're discarding.
Oh my god!
Syncopate. Oh my god, they can't syncopate against Cabal Coffers. Good
Oh my
luck.
god! Okay, we're live, kids, because we have an undead gladiator in the yard that we are going to be picking up the turn after next turn.
Yep. So they have Chromatic Sphere to like get a card, and then Compulsion to just be like.
They can also turn Compulsion into a card, because the second ability on Compulsion is to sack, draw a card.
Love that Syncopate is just. Alright, I'm gonna hit the 6 button here. Thank you. And they're just gonna keep cycling. So this card just gives a card in your hand to cycle it. You know, like.
You don't need to play that.
Fine. I know, but like I want it really badly.
I know you want to be able to generate 60 mana.
Yeah.
It's just, what do we do with that much mana? I'll look at my deck. I'll look at our deck and see what we can do.
With 60 mana? Yeah.
It's just Riptide Replicator.
Oh, whatever. I took the stop off. That's fine.
I guess now you can play it if you really want to.
Totally did that on purpose. So I didn't have to discard my stupid. Nah, so I took that stop off a couple turns ago. All right.
Oh no, we do have one thing we can do with this much mana, and it's kill ourselves with Skeletal Scrying.
True. Through decking. Ooh, can we double kill ourselves?
We could easily
deck ourselves and draw out.
Well, we only have 15 cards in graveyard.
Okay, on the Gladiator. Discard the Smother. All right, the threat is here. The champ is here. Yeah, please.
Oh goodness, yes, yes.
Give me info. What are you holding, bud? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we take Void. Void's a cool spell.
Yeah, Void. I'll read over it once we're done with this turn. But Void here. Choose a number. Destroy artifacts and creatures with CMC that number. Reveal target player's hand and discard all non-land cards with that CMC. Also, it's like giant frickin' mech.
Yeah, it's a mech warrior getting blasted.
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing?
They're cycling their Chromatic Sphere to try to find a counterspell.
Mm-hmm. They can cycle.
Okay. Holy
opt.
shit!
They up. Oh man, they eroded opt.
Well, that is what the card did. But holy shit!
Waiting to pay costs.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Yep.
Are they going to... Okay, will they sack Compulsion looking for a card?
No, they'll sack Chromatic Sphere first. Or they drew a kill spell and now they have it. But if they have to like keep kill spelling those every turn, like that's fine. Void is... Yeah, Urza had power armor back in the day. Yeah, Urza's armor. Did we FTK?
We have a...
Yeah, the power of the Void!
If they do FTK, we have a... No.
That's bad.
Okay. It's relatively poor.
We also have, like, again, a lot of their counters just don't work the longer... Like, Syncopate doesn't work. Are they playing Memory Lapse? That's fine.
They are playing Memory Lapse, yeah.
Alright, whatever. Undead Gladiator, let's rock it. 7 hits to die. Ooh.
Oh my... Do we just fire that?
No, we hold it. I realized they could play discard and make us lose it, but, like... God, we could fire it for 11. Is that worth it? Like, are they gonna have a discard for this soon? Like, they have 4 Addle, 4 Duress, 4 Probe, 4 Void.
Okay, they have Void. They have Void and... They don't have Probe anymore. Probe is gone.
I'm firing it. This is the... I mean, if... Like, this is the turn where they're least likely to have a counterspell, right? Spite!
Spite.
They had Spite, which, funnily enough, Spite, the only thing Spite can't deal with is Undead Gladiator. They still have to win 2 matches. Like, the thing is, they could win game 2 very quickly with just playing Battle of Wits on curve, you know?
Yeah. Okay, they're digging.
Okay.
Or are they casting... Do they have FTK?
Again, FTK is irrelevant. We have edicts around. We have a lot of
It means we have to put our stop back on our upkeep if they do FTK.
Yeah.
Which it looks like they are doing. No? Oh, they Urza's raging?
This is Rage with Kicker. This is 10 our dome. Hell yeah. So we showed off the power armor that Urza has here. Check out this power armor. Hell yeah. I love that for a brief moment, like, Magic had giant-ass power armor. It kind of rules.
They overtapped.
Ha. Whatever. That's not gonna matter. Son of a bitch. The moment I use the corrupt.
They would have had negate no matter what, though.
Yeah, they have 4 up, they have negate, but I guess we would have been able to copy it. Anyway.
They might have just negated the Miari.
Right.
Which I guess would have been better than negating our last corrupt.
What do you got here? Insidious Dreams for 1. This is discard X cards, search for X cards, put them on top of your library.
I wonder what they're going to look for.
Yeah, I've got some bad news for you. We're winning the clock war. We're up 6 minutes. But
They have to find their copy of Urza's Rage in a gigantic deck.
We're about to get blasted. Urza's Rage X2 is enough to kill anybody. Alright, we got sideboarding to do.
Got hefty sideboarding to do.
Yeah.
I do not think they're going to bring in their
Well, we can't even
Shadow
bring...
Mages here.
Well, but we can't even bring out all of our removal. Like, I don't even think we can... 15 cards bring out all our removal. Like, I don't think that's...
I don't think we... Yeah.
Alright. Like... Because, like, we have what? Like, you know, Mind Sludge...
Like Visari the Dreadfuls.
Like, Plagues are bad. Mutilate's bad. Like, these, maybe Visara. And, like, bring out this pile right here, and even that's still, like, 12 cards. I guess that's it. That's 12 cards.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, who needs removal? If I kept anything, I'd keep the Chainer's Edict.
Do you want to, like, just keep a Chainer's Edict?
Do I want Visara's? I don't really think this card's good.
I don't think it's that good either.
I like the Shade. That gets under them.
Yeah, Shade gets under. We already have a Visari in deck anyways. And I like having the one.
Well, like, I just don't think it's very good because, like... We brought in the other Gladiator, we're at 4. Because that's a threat. Same with the Shade, that's threat. The problem with Visara is that this is so late in the game, it's either getting countered or terminated or killed. Like, this doesn't live.
Mm-hmm. But if we can land a dragon after a Mind Sludge.
Alright, let's just go with it.
Luckily, we have a Mind Sludge and a dragon in the deck already.
Yep. So, would you like to play first? Yes. Wow, this opener sucks. This is just garbage. Like, it has Shade and, like, the Edict I kept.
Here's the same hand, but worse. With a Duress.
Yeah, this is still the same hand, but worse, though. Sure. Damn it. Oh, whatever, let's Duress them. They put in cards.
Oh, no.
Fuck.
Yes. I guess we take one and try to take the other one.
Or I could try to detutor for Cabal Therapy and get both.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get rid of Tainted Pact. God, this is bad. Like, I could kill one and aim for the second, but, like, oh, God. It's greedy to go for...
Yeah, we take Compulsion. Yeah, take Compulsion is also good because if we... this removes their ability to compulse one of them away.
Yeah. We just have to find... Skeletal Scrying for 1.
Because we really want to just find the forced land.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
That's good enough.
That has high chances of finding land 4 for us. Okay, they can Tainted Pact.
Oh, we know what card we're getting rid of with the Undead Gladiator. Hell yes.
So they're going to Tainted Pact here.
What do they pact for?
Well, Tainted Pact is they keep going until they hit a duplicate, and they can pick one, like, they can pick a card to keep. Exile the top card of your library. You may put the card in your hand unless it's the same name as another card. Play this way. Repeat this process until you hit a double or...
It's all First Springs, too.
Okay, did they just grab a land? They just grabbed Darkwater Catacombs. Okay.
Please tap low. Please do something.
They're gonna play like a...
Top black.
Top black! I don't look like replicators and...
Okay, they cannot... They...
Tutor. Therapy.
We can even get a creature for the Cabal Therapy flashback with Undead Gladiator.
Yeah.
They cannot stop this.
Well, we don't have the mana for all that.
Not in one turn, no.
No. I'm going to just play Therapy out here in case of Syncopate. Because it can't Syncopate me on a land play.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully maybe we draw, like, I was gonna say, hopefully we draw, like, Undead Gladiator. Okay, Cabal Therapy.
You have nothing.
Like I said, it was greedy of me to pick Compulsion, but this does get all copies of the named card, so... Battle of the Big Bridge, Battle of Wits.
Please hit 3 or 4 copies of Battle of Wits.
They had Syncopate.
Oh, you're so smart.
They freaking had that thing, and Ice, and Concentrate, which they didn't do. Cool, we got rid of... By the way, Battle of Wits art. I love it. So, okay. Let's...
Also great flavor text on such a stupid card.
I know. So...
Fire and Ice are both single cards. Okay. Hopefully they just concentrate next turn so we can make Riptide Replicator.
Yeah, do we make Riptide Replicator on 2?
I think we do.
Yeah, probably. Well, it looks like they're not tapping out.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Let me just go with Gladiator then.
So, Gladiator... Pick up, or discard Edict.
And we do want to cycle it because we don't want to cast it.
Yeah, casting it doesn't do anything.
Well, it gets syncopated.
Well, it gets cop black. Like, the card can't hit.
Sure enough.
Nice, okay.
Okay, that makes me feel better about Riptide Replicator.
Yeah.
Especially with Syncopate, too.
Mm-hmm.
I really want them to concentrate, though.
Opt, okay. Tell me your secrets. Bottom. I want to concentrate very badly.
They can't cast it, though.
They can.
And they can... Oh, right, they have Sky Diamond. Okay.
Alright, here's the question.
Do they have a real counterspell in hand?
Six.
We could detutor for...
We can't resolve sludge right now, though. They went
No,
off for syncopate.
it wouldn't be sludge. It would be like anything, any sort of threat. Like,
But, like, our threats don't work against Cop Black.
yeah, true enough.
I'm just gonna, like, do this to see if they counter it.
We could therapy them again. We could Haunting Echoes them.
Don't do it now, because they can syncopate me. But...
Yeah.
Pretty sure corrupt's damage.
Corrupt is damage.
Yeah, we can't corrupt through this. Like, because corrupt can target a creature, it's damage.
Yep, deals damage. I knew it was damage in my heart, but I double-checked anyways.
Okay. Let's remove the ability for them to win through Battle of Wits.
Do they have a...
Absorb. Okay.
Okay.
They did draw into a real counterspell over the last couple turns. I could resolve Replicator for 2. I don't think that's good enough.
Okay, with this done, they might concentrate.
Yeah. Or they'll just play a Battle of Wits.
Okay, they actually play the Battle of
They
Wits.
just got Battle of Wits. And,
That's game, folks. We're
say-
black. We cannot deal with an enchantment.
Alright, well, I guess I Undead Gladiator at upkeep and see if we can get them down a lower on deck. 12, 13... Nah, there's no way. We would have to have, like, a Mind Sludge with it, which I guess is technically possible.
I guess we go for it, then.
Yeah, so upkeep... They'd have to be Mind Sludge into, yeah, specifically Mind Sludge into Echoes. That's the only way. So...
But even then, we're still at a... Yeah, okay.
That's not going to be enough.
A day late and a dollar short, Cabal Therapy.
Yep.
Okay.
They were holding another counter for us, too. Dang.
Bitter fought. But that's the power. That's why Battle of Wits is an exciting deck.
Yeah, because every once in a great while, 3 copies of Battle of Wits are in the top 17 cards of your library, and it's really, really good because you can't stop that many. Battle of Wits. I'm glad we got to see Battle of Wits.
I'm really glad too.
We can't interact with Battle of Wits.
Yeah, we interacted as hard as we could for Battle of Wits.
Yeah.
Which was pretty darn hard.
But yeah, trying to get through the
counter wall.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's always counterspells. So the trick to Battle Wits as a deck is redundancy. The way the deck the way the deck functions and the way the deck actually works is because you take a normal 60 card deck and stretch it. So you'd be playing 8 or 9 counterspells. They're playing 32. You're playing, you play some tutors. They're playing 16 tutors, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 12, 16.
Let me look. I have the deck up.
D-tutor, discard.
Wild research. One in a white. Search your library for an enchantment.
Yeah. Thank you for the bits.
There's just so much card filtering. Prophetic Bold, Factor Fiction, and we saw Peak and Opt.
Sure hope you're a creature deck.
I really hope you're a creature deck.
Uh-uh.
Well, maybe. Madness. Like if they go...
I think that's opposition.
Hmm.
What? Oh no, this is slide then, right?
I think Slide is the only one playing. I'll look at Slide. And I think they're the only ones playing. No, Slide doesn't even play Flooded Strand.
Let's play the flooded strand then.
Let's find out.
Wake. All right. Oh, this game is an auto loss then. I mean, I don't mean like, wow, this matchup's so bad, like I can't beat Wake. I mean literally like Chainer's Edict and Smother actually have nothing they can do in this matchup.
And they're just going to cycle Renewed Faith.
Yeah, it's much less like, oh, this is the worst matchup now. It's like
It means that we go aggressive next match.
yeah. You can tell that a lot of the decks in this era from like Onslaught, Odyssey are tuned to beat the hell out of goblins and basically nothing else.
That's because that was the deck. We can beat Wake if we somehow eat their Decree of Justice. That's our only goal.
Yeah.
Our singular goal is to keep them from getting a Decree of Justice, because Mirari's Wake does not matter.
Oh, this land is really good.
Crozen Verge is like super good. They also have Cunning Wish. It's really fun.
I'm going with Visara first because this is like I'm going in order of like what cards I want countered. Like Visara, I want countered first, and then like I want to try to resolve Mind Sludge through like
Did you know that Wake is the only Storm deck in this list? Do you know what they can storm?
This is Wing Shards
It's
or the Edict and attack.
It's Cunning Wish. There is Wing Shards, but the way they win with it is Hunting Pack. Storm for Hunting Pack. Okay. So we know what our goal is.
I want this to resolve, and I want their hand to just have no counters for some reason. Somehow.
We can sludge them.
Yeah, I want to be able to sludge here.
Well, this deck isn't as heavy on counter spells. I guess we... Oh boy, do we take the Decree of Justice or do we take the Leak?
Do they have counters in their board?
They have a Circular Logic.
That's too expensive.
Renewed Faith, Vengeful Dreams, Wing Shards, Exalted Angel, Hunting Pack, Circular Logic, a Circular Logic, and... okay.
This is all in their hand but one. I'll take it.
That still leaves the Danger card. The card we can't beat.
I'm fine with that if I'm getting two of their wakes.
True.
No, they got rid of their decree. They're keeping a wake. Okay.
So they believe in Wake number 2 because there is a second decree in the deck.
Right, but if I am able to resolve a Haunting Echoes at this point, so they're going to use their Cross and Verge to go get their green so that they can tap out for Wake next turn. Okay. That's good. What'd you top deck? There, you're just playing your Wake, right? Cool.
If we draw Duress here, then the game's over.
Yeah, but what do we like? Like, what am I duressing? I'm gonna hit a land, right?
Oh, I thought they had.
No,
I forgot they had Degree of Justice. I mean, do we play it?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it.
I'm just summoning cards.
I don't know why you summon Duress of all things, because the card we actually want is Haunting Echoes. Please help.
I'm not supposed to have so much power.
Okay, so...
What are you doing giving Jins those bits? Give them to me. Yeah, give them to Jins.
Thank you for the bits. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yep, okay, deep analysis, and now they're in the, like,
They can't
wait,
win the
what?
game anymore. They have no threats.
Yeah, like, they have to... Cunning Wish for...
Okay, they can Cunning Wish
For Hunting Pack?
for Hunting Pack. Because Hunting Pack is an instant that can win the game.
Yeah, how else do they win the game?
But we can actually... It's hard for them to actually storm their Hunting Pack.
Thank you for the bits and also the clip on that, because what the hell?
I think we can beat a Hunting Pack with this current hand.
Well, yeah, they Hunting Pack, and then I just, like, smother half and Edict the other half, because I have a Mirari in play. Oh, that's nice.
How much life do you want to lose?
Not a ton, but some. Also don't want to do too much. Like, because they could...
Wait.
Is this going to be the Cunning Wish, or are they just going to Cross-Hand Verge here? Alright.
Here's the Cunning Wish.
So yeah, their only win con left is a single copy of Hunting Pack, and if we're able to stop the Hunting Pack, like
Then
that...
they can't win. They don't have any other ways to deal damage. Like, they're probably boarding in their Exalted Angels. But those, they can't get that with Cunning Wish.
I think this is likely them figuring it out, but...
Actually, they probably don't board in those. They probably board in the Inurid Brush Hoppers.
That's much more of a better threat. Cross-Hand Reclamation. Shuffle in some threats.
Oh, I didn't see the Reclamation on the board.
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, they've got one. So they can shuffle in their Decrees again and get them back, because I can't... I haven't drawn my Haunting Echoes, which is what I really need. So they're going to Reclamation. Shuffle in both Decree of Justices. So now I can't even... Now if I Haunting Echoes, it won't work.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then they're going to thin. Okay. So now we just need any threat.
And then they top deck Decree or something on me? Or are they just flashbacking Deep Analysis?
But they're casting Deep Analysis.
Sure. They can draw cards very quickly. Goodness.
And they're flashing back Deep Analysis again? Okay.
Yep, they want more cards.
Wow.
No, I get it. You really want cards.
Only two?
Yes.
And then you copy it?
Mm-hmm. Because that plays around counter spells. Well, actually, I guess they can copy the... Yeah, anyway, it keeps more of these, and it lets me draw... Like, I can't go to 5 was the problem, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you don't have to remove the additional cards.
Oh. Ha. Do we tutor for duress? Or corrupt, actually? I guess we'll find out. We can both if we want to. Okay, yeah. We double duress them. Same targets.
Show me what you got.
Show me the money.
Garbage. Wow.
Um, we just take the Wrath of Gods.
Yeah, I guess so. Hand is quite bad. Alright, that's good to know. I guess they're pre-boarded against goblins just as much as I am, you know?
Yeah.
Main deck moments Peace X3, like... Shit.
Oh no.
Shit. That's bad.
No, they get to turn their horrible hand into other things.
Yeah, I was gonna say, into a good hand.
Although, come to think,
The only card we know in their hand right now is, Vengeful Dreams.
they can, yeah, they can, Angels for 1,000,000, so it doesn't matter. Okay. I guess we put a stop on our upkeep.
Yeah, at this point.
So now it's a race.
If they go Angels, I think they lose. I think if they go Soldiers, they'll win.
They can make 1,000,000,000,000 Angels.
Why, though? They could make 1,000,000,000,000 soldiers, and I'm like, I can't actually smother all of them. If they go Angels, if they go Angels, I just win because I just play 16 kill spells in a row. You know?
True. Now, on their turn, they should turn their massive piles of mana into 1,000,000,000,000 cards.
Okay, and I'm not gonna cycle this here. I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, they have a lot of cards they're boarding out.
Thing is, we can still also win.
Yes.
Relatively easily, too. All we have to do is draw Corrupt.
Yeah. I guess if I would have went for Corrupt instead of Mirari, I would have felt better, but I didn't know their hand was 6 dead cards. So I don't feel bad about the choice. What do we got here? Is this just compulsion? Yeah, I'll discard Wrath of God. They've got a lot better card selection because, like, Mirari's Wake is...
Yeah, that gives them a whole bunch of mana to turn cards into card.
We have a whole bunch of mana too, but theirs is 2 for a card, whereas ours is 4. Did they draw it? This hand is helpful for demonstrating what is going to get boarded out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although weird, it's hard to say. A Cunning Wish. What are they wishing for?
Are they going for their stack? Hunting Pack, yeah.
Okay. Why?
I can beat Hunting Pack. I just smother a bunch of the tokens.
Their storm count is 1.
Vengeful Dreams for 0.
Vengeful Dreams for 0. I guess our bunch of mana is a little better than it was back in the day.
Vengeful Dreams for 0.
Okay, Vengeful Dreams for 0. We can't actually kill ourselves with Cabal Coffers like we used to be able to.
Yeah.
And they Hunting Pack for 4, and then we cast Smother twice. Which is a 3 for 2.
You need to stop on my own end step. Okay.
Okay.
Resolves. Resolves, and then... Oh, wait!
Uh-huh.
Look, my hand is a bunch of garbage.
Not saying targets, no.
Yeah, that's a good point. The old wishes could grab exiled cards,
Mm-hmm.
which made them a lot more powerful.
Do they have Decree of Justice now? Or are they just cycling some more?
This is a draw with compulsing. Discard island. They can just compulsion forever. They have infinite mana. They'll find decree sooner or later. And it'll be much sooner than we ever find anything reasonable. Draw a card with sacking compulsion. Whoa.
Oh, that's scary. Why do they do that? Why
What?
do they do that? A second copy of green mana. Oh, white.
What are we doing
I don't know.
here?
I'm confused.
What are we doing here, bud?
I need an adult.
Oh, second compulsion.
Okay.
Fine.
Storm count 1!
Yeah. But yeah, so Wishes, Cunning Wish is, you choose an instant you own from outside the game, reveal it, and exile Cunning Wish. Exiled cards used to count as outside the game.
Because it just said removed from game back in the day.
Yeah. Well, it said, outside of the game, but exile counted as outside of the game. Sure.
Like, was exile even its own zone back then?
Do we need the edict?
I think it does more than both copies of Haunting Echoes.
Ooh, okay. That's good. Scry a bunch.
Yeah, I think we scry as much as we can without dying.
Yeah. That's my game plan.
We're only looking for one card.
Yep. They might just kill us right here. If they cycle Decree of Justice, I think we lose on the spot. If their last card in hand is actually Decree of Justice. Again, that's the problem. We can't beat Decree of Justice.
Yeah. Waiting to pay cost. They're paying green mana. Oh, they're Corrosion Reclamating Hunting Pack.
Yep, alright. Hunting Pack back into the deck. I was planning on Haunting Echoesing next turn, if possible. So yeah, we just go ahead and Skeletal Scry as deep as possible to try to find Corrupt.
Ooh, do we actually want the Haunting Echoes? That thins their deck considerably.
I only want a Haunting Echoes on the turn that, like, I think I'm winning. Like, we might not ever even use it.
Okay. Yeah, Skeletal Scrying cannot be reprinted because it says Scry but doesn't Scry. That's probably true.
Alright, you've sure got a lot of card draw there, bud. They could sorcery speed up the Hunting Pack.
They could if they find it.
No, they're just gonna... Look, they're just gonna draw 1,000 cards, because that's what their deck does. Skeletal Scrying...
They're lowering the amount of corrupts we need.
Yeah. Alright, go to 9. Wouldn't it at this point empty their deck?
No, it would give them 2 copies of Decree of Justice for 1.
I think this is the Hunting Pack.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, we know what card we need to draw in there, but they are representing Monoleague.
Whatever, I'll just draw Mutilate. Like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. 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 Please move to your end phase. So, Skeletal Scrying for that.
Yeah, for 4.
And let's remove Skeletal Scrying, Detutor, Duress, Smother. Yes. Alright, let's draw 8 cards. They might mono-leak one of these.
They might, and I would actually be happy with that. If we find the corrupt.
Yeah. I would love them to be tapped out on their turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no let's drawing cards. There's
Okay.
corrupt. Okay, we win the game. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Well, we have another Cabal Coffers to play. They can't leak us.
Well, they can absorb, right? That's a card in their deck.
It costs.
Is it?
Yeah, that is a card in their deck.
No, is absorb in their deck? Hold on.
No, their only counterspells are Circular Logic and Mana Leak.
Okay, well, Circular Logic is
20, but we kind of have a lot of mana.
What if I detutor for Duress?
Okay.
I just cast that first.
We don't copy the detutor. I don't even think do we copy the Duress?
No.
We have to have 8 mana left over.
I just need to know.
No, we need to peek.
Mm-hmm. What do you got? What do you actually have? Back up on that turn, I can just cast Mutilate.
Mm-hmm.
Like, paying costs. You don't want me looking. Are you actually counterspelling here? Are you trying to, like, protect a decree?
And we just
Kill you?
We moved to. Oh.
Yeah, because there's... Okay, so we played around the Circular Logic, which is what I was trying to play around. Because they're protecting a decree of justice. Right? Like, they think we're going to mutilate and then pass.
Okay, they don't have blue mana floating. We're
Yeah,
free to do absolutely everything.
Pay 20 generic mana for Circular Logic. Oh my god.
I think not.
I love that little... Oh my god, look at that little thing. Pay 20 generic mana. I need to get into the point where I can actually take actions. Thank you very much.
We just need to...
Yeah, Circular Logic was the only card that could touch us.
Mm-hmm.
Same targets, please.
And then Zorch!
Zapped. Yeah, we got there.
This is also like an Urza person getting ruined by lasers. Zerm.
Okay, let's move to sideboarding. We've got a lot of cards that get the hell out in this matchup.
Okay.
Innocent Blood.
Let's predict their sideboarding. I'm going to guess that a Nurid Brush Hopper is coming in. And maybe Exalted Angel.
Maybe. Smother's bad against that.
Smother is good on the front half of Exalted Angel, but not the back.
So bad.
Yeah. Brush Hopper.
Maybe might keep the Mutilates in.
Yeah, Mutilate. Mutilate can kill angels, for one.
I'm gonna go with the other Mind Sludge.
Yeah, they're low on counters.
Shade, do we just go under here?
Shade seems like it'd be okay. They have a hard time beating Shade once it's in play. Like, they can Wrath, but whatever. Do we want a Cabal Therapy?
I'll bring in A Therapy.
Seems fine.
Okay. Fourth Mutilate would be okay, but I'm not certain Mutilate's any good in this matchup, because, again, we should just be dying. Like...
Yeah, they should cycle Decree of Justice on
right.
Art.
Mutilate never actually functions. That's the real trick here. Mutilate, also the Hunting Pack, they did it at Sorcery Speed there because they were already in Storm Count 2, you know? Mm-hmm. It had nothing to do with, like, this is the best way. Like, all their spells are instants. Mutilate's kind of garbage against that. Oh, let's turn that off, please.
His hand looks okay, at least.
Yeah, we get to be pretty aggressive. And, Exalted. Ooh, and I've got an Edict.
Steal their... Do we steal their Circular Logic, or do we steal their Cunning Wish?
I'm gonna get rid of their Cunning Wish.
Okay.
I don't want them to have any actions. I mean,
So we want to kill that angel. While if they morph a creature, we know what they're doing.
there's only one more. That's been like the rule forever.
Ooh.
Okay.
20 generic mana.
20 generic mana.
Alternatively, we can just hit for 5 next turn.
We edict. there's no.
I mean, if they try to leave up circular logic.
I guess.
Like, we don't need any other cards to win. I guess they could have their destroy target attacking creature.
Here's my threat. By the way, Nantuko Shade, really fast out the gates.
Mm-hmm. Attacking for 5 on turn 2 is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Or turn 3, I guess. Okay.
Sure.
1 for running with Wrath. We have another one. We might be able to just, like, Diabolic Tutor for Corrupt.
Yeah, just to, like, win.
Mm-hmm.
Having multiple shades here is very good. I want the shade, obviously, over the tutor because I want the threat. I got the Cunning Wish out is so that they can't, like, wind shards. Or wing shards? Wing shards. Sorry, wing shards.
Yeah, wing shards.
Not wind shards. I think I said wing every time. Cycle Renewed Faith for some life? Sure.
Mm-hmm.
That tells me they don't have much faith in their hand. Or, like, looking for a land.
Not a lot of faith in their hand.
Uh-huh.
And they don't have double white up, so they can't, like, thing us. They could have Mana Leak. Do we just want to hit them for 7? Or do we want to
Resolve this D-tutor. What would we tutor for?
I think it would be Corrupt. We might hold D-tutor for, like, a tutoring for a shade if they wrath this again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get damage in now. Let's just crush them. If they wrath again, I can just play Undead Gladiator, right?
Yeah, we can just play Undead Gladiator as a threat. Okay, they have 1 unknown in hand.
Yeah. I think they have to, like, morph or just play Exalted Flat. Yeah, Exalted Flat,
There's
which...
Exalted Flat, which we're going to de-tutor and then hit them for a bunch.
Ooh, no.
We can take their logic.
Yeah.
Getting rid of their circular logic makes me feel very good.
Yeah, we're still gonna...
Okay, and their last hand is not. Their last card is nothing. So.
Uh-huh. Let me edict you. And this is lethal next turn.
This is lethal next turn.
This is the power of Nantuko Shade. I haven't gotten to show off the power of Nantuko Shade very well because in Cube it's not really powerful enough. But in its old stomping grounds, real. All right, Compulsion, and they're looking for. See, the thing is, they can't even use that double white card to stop us.
Mm-hmm.
They need.
Well, no, they have a bunch of white.
Well, no, they need to discard a card to make it work. It's double white. Discard X cards.
Ah, right.
And they have 1 card in hand. Like they would have to flat. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
oh, I didn't get it.
They didn't find it. Okay.
They did play correct.
They were going for their out.
Yeah, they did play correct though, because they needed to draw into the edict and then discard their other card to it. Whew.
But we would still maybe have Undead Gladiator after that.
Yeah, we would.
If we drew Swamp, we would just play Swamp, pump up to a 5, power Nantuko Shade, they would kill it, then we would play Undead Gladiator, and then they'd be out of cards.
I don't think all shades are powerful. There's some really bad shades.
Yeah, there are some bad
And
shades, but
and
most of them are okay.
specifically, there's like Nantuko Shade is the strongest of like 2 mana 2/1 body on Shade.
A lot of shades are going to be 4 mana 2/2 with shade.
I don't believe that like 4 mana 1/1 with Shade is actually a good card.
I don't think so either. I think 4 mana 2/2 with shade is a card we have played enough times in limited
It
formats.
generally has text with it, like Crypt
Yeah.
Ripper, Crypt
Fucking Crypt Ripper.
Crypt
Yeah.
Ripper. That's a Shade.
That was only in Zendikar. That was like the Zendikar top end you wanted. Was this Crypt Ripper?
Yeah, because you wanted to make your land drops because of landfall. So
I'm willing to look up every shade.
like
Um,
I'll try
depending on
it.
depending on the speed of our opponent, this could be a fairly powerful hand.
Right.
Against some opponents, this hand is perhaps the worst.
Bistro Maths. Have we played Bistro Maths before?
Yes, Bistro Maths was last. We played them last against.
Okay, well that means they're probably on a different deck then.
Endurite Leech, which is the Grey Ogre with Shade with the Leech ability. Black spells you play cost 1 more. Battlefield Percher, which is a 5 mana 2/2 flyer from Onslaught? No, Nemesis. That is a 5 mana 2/2 flyer with can only block flying creatures. The Black Oak of Undunos.
I hate to break it to you, it's me, but I believe you are a little delayed in your stream. I realize that you're not going to hear this for another 5 minutes, but I believe you might want to refresh. Hey, Foulmind. Is this the mirror? Is this the same match? Are we playing against the same deck again?
I think they're the only guys playing Elfin Palace.
Yeah, I think we might be playing the same deck again.
Yeah, this is just Wake. Man,
What's with
what
the
is
doubles?
this? What's with the doubles?
Yeah.
Is it your fault, Beastro Math? Oh, here's a good shade. Cinder Shade. 3 mana 1/1 with 1 black and a red. From
Yep. Cycle Renewed Faith.
I should probably not be talking about cards while we're playing.
I've been tuning out everything you've said about Shades.
Yeah, shades. I guess nothing's happening, so it makes me feel a little
I have no apologies for it, but also I'm completely tuning you out on it.
Do we just try to tutor for something, or do we care?
I'm a tutor for Duress. I realize that Duress, of all things, is like... It continues to be the most powerful card we have.
Are they going to...
Sure.
Oh, okay, this is what we wanted.
Well,
This means next turn that we could... This means Mind Sledge next turn is probably safe.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that we pulled Mono Black Control and played against literally, like, you know, like, this is the deck we want to play against Rebels or Goblins, so...
Leaving up to that, then.
I'm
I guess we
trying
try
it.
the Mind
I'm
Sledge.
trying it. If they don't have it, the game's over. If they do have it, like, okay. Sure, but I'm trying it anyway.
Pain cost.
Okay.
We're not out of it yet, though. For one, if we can actually just play Visara the Dreadful.
Yeah, that might be real enough.
Like, we just attack a couple times with Visara the Dreadful.
The reason I wanted to go for Mind Sludge there and didn't, like, oh, you know, wait for something real is because we had literally nothing else to do on the turn. And we could really use a coffers right now.
And of course, they're going to keep leaving up Monoleak.
No, they're
not.
Okay, they're going deep.
Can we draw another? We're really
No, only one Mind Sludge.
Only one Mind Sledge.
Because, like, 2 of them would be useful in the matches we were playing.
Yeah.
We have a ton of dead cards in our main right now. So many. Holy shit. I'm just gonna
Beat
play
this.
I'm just gonna play Visara. Hi. This probably just gets wrathed. They have four.
Yes.
They have four in their main, right? Like,
Yeah. But it's good though. We want cards in our graveyard so that we can skeletal scrying.
and eat them all.
Yeah,
Yep.
here comes Rathagon.
Very obvious.
Do we cycle into the Gladiator or do we just play it?
Nah, we cycle it. Corrupts are what we were looking for here. Sooner or later, we become unmana leakable, so we just want to draw cards until we hit that point. They don't have real counters again. They have this matchup's very weird because they have a ton of cards that are just absolutely worthless garbage, and so do we.
Do we stop on our upkeep now?
I might just remove the Undead Gladiator from play to start scrying right now.
Scrying for 4.
Yeah. I want to draw some damn cards. We'll find out if they're Undead Gladiators. And we have a ton of worthless garbage to discard anyway.
I like how the Chainer's Edict is more useful in our grave than it is in our hand.
Basically.
Wonder if Beastermats will be quite as attached to Hunting Pack as our last round opponent was.
Again, they need to find, like, action, you know?
Is this Wake?
No.
Nope.
They're still digging. There's only 2 Wakes in the deck, right? So, like, you know... Our
Oh,
last...
there's 3.
Oh, there's 3? Okay. Oh, it's 2 Decrees. Sorry.
2 decrees.
Okay. They're gonna keep paying life and keep drawing cards. Makes sense to me.
2 decrees, and they cannot board up to 3, which is, I think, what I would do in this matchup. Like, if I had this deck in this format, I would just board in another Decree of Justice. Okay. We can start casting some of these spells to get them into our grave if we really want to, but that's silly.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
We might just sign in blood here.
Oh boy. Cunning Wish for, like, the Hunting Pack?
I would like that.
Like, the Hunting Pack we can still beat. Again, like, that one's really easy.
I would love Hunting Pack.
That one's really easy for us to beat. How does our opponent win? They play Mirari's Wake that makes all their creatures get +1/+1 and makes their lands tap for double, and then they cycle Decree of Justice. They don't make Angels, they cycle Decree of Justice. Anyone who actually casts Decree of Justice at you has made an error. Like,
because
98% of the time, actually casting Decree is wrong.
You cycle Decree of Justice on your opponent's instep. So that, because Decree of Justice is a sorcery, which means you just make a bunch of angels. Your opponent untaps and casts Mutilate, or untaps and casts Wrath of God.
Yeah, that, like, especially in this matchup, doubly, like, it's like, oh, I make 20 angels. It's like, cool.
I guess in Goblins, you might conceivably make 4/4s, just because they're...
But again, like, if they're in a position... No, it's still like 2/2s because they want to go wider. Again, there's basically no... Especially because it's counterable, too. Like, there are so few instances where actually casting Decree of Justice is correct. Like, it is, you know... I can't stress that enough. Just make the soldiers.
Just make the soldiers. Plus, it draws a card. It's like drawing a card.
Yeah. Cycling's uncounterable, especially because if they have Mirari's Wake. So say they have Mirari's Wake here. So they have... Say they play Mirari's Wake and then untap. They will have 9 lands, have 18 mana. 18 mana is 15 2/2s. 18 mana is also... 7 5/5s. Like, so that's 5 more for being sorcery.
They Cunninged Wish for Circular Logic.
Yeah, they want more counter spells.
Okay.
They want more interaction against us. And they just play Compulsion, so that's actually pretty good.
That is rather good.
I understand.
I think we could possibly pay 8 mana for a...
No, trust me, I understand. Like, oh yeah, make the angels. It's cool. It's wrong. It's just... I cannot stress how, like, it's the wrong play It's not 100%, but like 100%. It's close. Circular logic isn't going to be doing too much against us the more we get of these. Like,
That'll be
Cabal
yeah, the
Coffins.
more, but they do have. They're going to have a lot. It's like for 8 right now. We are going to smother the angel.
I'm going to Edict the Angel. Smother's better against pack.
Hunting pack. Okay.
What is this?
Do we just edict the angel with that and like hope they counter it so we can cast the other half of edict?
We have an Edict in Yard. Like, what is this?
Yeah. I mean, we do want to cast the edict from hand though because we want to skeletal scrying it away.
Like, what is this?
I
made a 4/4. Yeah. Like,
okay.
so half the decrees are gone. That's good.
Yeah, and they used Cunning Wish, which got rid of
Alright, they have a Circular Logic in hand, I suppose, which they could have used to counter my play, but... Okay, Vengeful Dreams. That's, again, they have a ton of dead cards. They're just as dead as us. I can't, again, that's another point I can't stress.
This is an awkward matchup that both of these decks are, we already said, made to build goblins and not made to build fight other control decks. Them especially, since they're so low on counter spells.
Yep.
We're pretty high on disruption, but yeah, this is a...
Can you do me a favor? Yeah, we got Blue-Green Madness in the last one of these. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. I'm not the hugest fan of it, but oh, thank you, Undead Gladiator. Stop on my upkeep. let's cycle
it now.
Okay. So
every swamp is 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
Or a point of damage. Maybe 2 if we get the wake. Or a Miari. We get the Miari for their wake. Maybe that's why they're struggling. They haven't found
their wake, yeah.
They with their mana flare.
Highlight the entire 2-minute segment of you saying how it's wrong to make an angel, followed by them immediately making an angel.
Yeah. Well, our opponent is better at doing food mass than they are at making soldiers.
Right, they are the bistro math.
We have Corrupt in the deck.
Okay.
A card we can't deal with.
No, I get you. That's fair.
Are they gonna just use Miari's Wake here? Or make
What
their other Decree of Justice here?
Yeah, we're gonna do...
Make 2 angels?
Yeah, there's no way we can answer... No, they're gonna deep analysis for infinite cards.
Okay.
I think this is the point where I'm just gonna Skeletal Scrying.
Yeah.
For 3.
For 3.
Yeah, we need the Gladiator.
Or Neon Gladiator.
Okay, so this is our kind of our window, and we need to make good use of it by not having garbage.
Yeah, it's funny. The Miari's Wake deck does play 1x Miari.
We do it this way, because, like, mana burn isn't real. So, get rid of the Scrying 1, Edict. We don't need those Edicts.
Because we still have an Edict.
Hey, look! Some garbage!
Okay.
Yep.
I think we actually... Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be using this, because we're gonna be using a ton of this. Let's get rid of the Mutilate number 1 here. And then let's pick up for Edict. Okay.
Oh. Well, there's part of the puzzle.
Yeah.
Now we just need to find either a second copy of Corrupt or Miari. Although we're going to... We actually need more swamps in play if this is...
Yeah, that's why I played the swamp over the coffers there. Still think I'm going to discard a swamp, though. We're going to draw enough of those.
Yeah.
There's the wake. Now come on, tap out for the angels. You know you want 1,000 angels, right? Oh, okay.
Cycling where need
Well,
not.
oh right, they only have one Decree of Justice left in their deck, so they're digging.
They're now looking for threat.
Makes sense to me.
They have 2 Monoliths left. Two circular logics. So they have
One Monolith left. They can pulse away one.
okay, so they have 3 counter spells left, and Monolith is fake. Circular logic is not.
We do not have Decree of Pain. Otherwise, we'd be able to beat Decree of Justice pretty easily, you know? Like, that'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, just fighting, dueling decrees.
Yeah, they decree, and then we decree back. Okay, so this isn't the turn they're going to do the thing. I'm going to keep cycling, try to find some real stuff. How many cards are in the grave? 16? I can still pay for a Circular Logic, I suppose.
Yes. So if we can currently snipe a decree if we find a duress.
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting rid of these smothers.
Smothers no longer do anything.
Right, like if they win here, it's not gonna be Hunt Pack. It's gonna be
It can be Decree of Justice.
yeah, I guess they could go grab Hunt Pack, but like again, they should be Hunt Packing on their.
Are they going to cast something, or are they just sacking Corrosion Verge?
The thing. God, I really want to draw Haunting Echoes right now.
Haunting Echoes should be very powerful.
They can't.
Plus, they can't counterspell, so we are free to do whatever. Yeah, because they're casting Cunning Wish. Why did they do that?
They might be going for the. If they're going for the beast, then I'm actually going to hold these smothers.
They can't storm this turn.
Right,
though.
they can't storm this turn, but they have 8 cards in hand. Like, yeah, they can storm at some later turn. Like, are they just going for the beasts? Like, again, I will hold the smothers at that point.
Or do we?
No, not anymore. They went for Crowsun Reclamation.
Okay, because I mean, we had Mutilate anyways. If they were smart and beasted on our turn,
Right.
but they would have trouble making more than one beast that way.
So, Undead Gladiator, high, pay 2, discard Smother, cycle Gladiator.
Compelling argument. I think we get rid of Smother still, though.
God.
Do we keep going down, or do we? If we can keep cycling if we want to.
How big of a replicator could I make? 8. I can make a pretty big replicator.
Is that worth doing this turn? We have a Corrupt. You only really have to hit them like.
Yeah, because that might like force them to. Yeah, that might be good. Let's do that.
I guess we play Cabal Coffers this turn.
Yeah. So coffers.
They have no artifact removal.
Well, they can grab one off of their sideboard, right? Or do they not have one on their sideboard? So the reason I like this...
They do. They have Ray of Distortion.
The reason I like this is because it's going to force them to play some sort of, choose a color. I don't think this matters.
White? Yeah, sure.
Sure. Make a creature type selection.
Assembly Worker.
Cat.
Brushwag! 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 Okay, if you want to make cats,
I want
fine.
I want cat stream. So the reason I like Riptide Replicator here is because it's going to force them to do something on their turn, and maybe, like, if we're lucky, what they do is like, oh, cycle Decree for 1 billion blockers, and then we just get them with a Mutilate.
Beeble is a good one, too. I liked Brushwag, though. Okay, here's another Wake. They can make so much mana.
Uh-huh. I get it. You got mana.
their creatures are not bigger than 8/8, though.
I'm aware they have multiple moments pieces in the yard. Like, they'll be. I'm. This is free to do, though. Also, it's better than everything else we have.
Mm-hmm.
Mono Black, one of the better decks. Mono Black has some troubles against non-creature decks from playing.
I don't think we've seen the best deck.
I think Tog is the best deck. I also feel that like Fires is pretty strong if it has a good start. And
of course, Gabos is.
And Gabos is also really good.
Gabos is the unrelenting force by all of which other things are. Ooh, they're losing blood. They're digging.
Yeah,
are they looking for Wrath of God?
No. They have a bunch of moments pieces again. Like they're not in any like real trouble.
Right, because Wrath of God doesn't do anything.
All right, like they're actually looking for like.
Maybe they are looking
action.
for...
No, they're just looking for action. Because, like, if they cycle a Decree here with this mana, this is still, I don't know, 21, 30 mana right now? Like...
Okay, cycle of Renewed Faith.
And they've seen their entire deck. They've seen their entire deck.
Yeah, we still have a Cunning Wish that could fetch their Artifact Hate.
I don't think that... Again, I think that's... They're not going to focus on killing this. They can fog. They have multiple fogs in the yard. Mutilate's a Wrath, but all their things have haste.
Mm-hmm.
Like, their decrees are so much better against us, like, than Mutilate. Like, Mutilate can't stop their decrees. Oh.
Luckily, every opponent we've fought so far has been critically weak to Duress.
Yeah, that's been very good. I think I'm going to do some more cycling at my... I know I did the whole talk already about why you should never sorcery speed your decree, but you should never sorcery speed your decree, and here's why. Like,
okay, they're putting Wrath of God and Decree of Justice back in the deck.
They seriously don't have a decree, and they're copying it to put
like Renewed Face, Monolith.
Changing targets. Come on. Come on. Yeah, this card is a dead card in this matchup, much like every single other piece of actual removal. Like,
it's not as dead post board, but still pretty dead.
Yeah.
As post board, they have like Angels and Brush Hoppers, which, but that we also have Shades on post board. They kind of want a thin deck, but at the same time,
I think at this point they literally it should have been up to, should have just been one, and it should have just been Decree. Also, that should have been the first play they made before they drew 8 cards, you know? Like, yeah, they're shuffling Mana Leak and Wrath of God back into their deck, too. Sure.
Okay, I think we've made them afraid of the cat.
Alright.
Now, we'll have to see what kind of token Riptide Replicator makes.
Yeah. Like, they can just compulsion to find the card. Like, I
guess their circular logics are currently amazing.
Yeah. Oh my god, are you sorcery speeding it?
Please?
Is this for real?
Please?
What did I just say? What have I been saying this whole time?
Well, our opponent isn't stream sniping us.
I know.
No, they're not making white mana, though.
No, they already did. What's their X spell?
Are they going to leave up 1 blue? Well, they have to leave up 2.
No, they only need 1. Decree for 6, they're going to copy it.
Okay. Well, if they do that, then they're really hosed.
Right, like, I mutilate twice, like, it's over.
No, we don't even have to mutilate twice. We can mutilate once.
Well, we mutilate twice because the first one gets countered.
Okay, yeah. Well, no, what's their discard outlet? Oh, yeah, they have compulsion, but you need 3 mana.
2, 3.
Okay, 2, 3. There we go. Our cat lives through it, though, so we can get to make a cat.
So, I'm glad that my opponent is willing to demonstrate why.
What? Face down cat.
Excuse me? And then I made a morph. I'm not going to do any undead gladiating this turn.
No, we have no need to. What? Why is that our cat?
This is like in real life when you're like, oh shit, I need a token, and you just grab some like basic land.
Or you grab like something from your sideboard.
I am.
A good point. Oh, our opponent was talking to us. They're saying good choice on the cat.
Yeah. It's
Cuddly. Anyways.
anyways. Let's show our opponent the mistake that they made.
Okay.
Yeah, who knows how big this is? I don't know. It has power.
What if it can't attack? Okay.
Yeah, what if it's just a broken card? I could probably pay 21, right? Like, I could probably pay for the circular logic.
I mean, do we?
No. Pay 21 generic mana. I mean, again, I could. These are both 8. That's fine. I have no idea how big this token is.
Oh, let's see if we can attack. It should deal 4 damage to our...
No, 2 damage, because we had 8 swamps minus 2.
Oh, we have 8 swamps. Okay. Okay. Do we corrupt?
Hell no.
Okay.
In case we draw... in case we draw into Mirari.
They should be dead to cats anyways.
Their graveyard has so many copies of Moment's Peace, my dude.
I mean, eventually.
Sure.
Copy your Wrath of God. They can flashback.
Yeah, let's see what it says in the... I want to see what it... Yeah, that's right. Let's see what it says in here. Being attacked by cat token. Yep.
Okay.
That's weird as heck. Well, the reason I'm holding on to Corrupt is, like, again, if we draw Mirari, you know, it's just like, cool, that's game. They're probably holding the other circular logic, right?
Yeah, they probably are. Or it's one of the 8 cards in their deck.
I just assume their hand is all, like, they just have everything.
What's odd about the Riptide Replicator token is it doesn't even have power and toughness on it.
Yeah. Sure. I guess actually casting the second Mutilate was a mistake. I should have just paid for circular logic. In 99%, again, in those 98% of situations where, like, my opponent is cycling Decree of Justice, yeah, they're gonna do this again. I should have left that other Mutilate up. And I don't have another one in deck. I'm gonna get owned because of that. Or I'm just gonna draw second Corrupt and the game ends. But one of those two.
I guess we do some upkeep dances this time.
Right. Yeah, I should have paid 21 generic mana.
Yeah, we have plenty of cards we can dig through.
I got some 6/6s or something. That's not really relevant. We have 1,000 mana. I can dig pretty deep.
Waiting for Bistro Baths. Alternatively, our opponent could just spend 7 minutes waiting for us to respond to Undead Gladiator.
A little late to the party.
Get rid of a swamp.
We'll get rid of Duress on the next one.
What are they doing? Are they trying to counter Undead Gladiator? Or are they going to get rid of, they're going to eat Undead Gladiator?
They should. They should not allow me to be doing this.
Also a day late and $1 short.
Is it, though?
Is it, though?
Is it, though?
Is it, though? I guess we do Duress now. to try to get as many,
Is it, though?
I like the look of the guy's face. On Duress. Why is this thing crumbling? And it's green and stinky.
Is it, though? Yeah, you can draw cards. That's fine.
Yeah, if they copy circular logic, there's no way we can.
Fine. Oh, okay. You know what? That makes me feel a little better knowing that if I had gone for the mutilate play, they just could have double circular logic, and that would have actually countered it. Pay 25 generic mana. That's a little much. Is it though?
Please.
There's
Universe,
no way.
please.
There's no way. There's no way this works. There's no way this works. They respond with Frozen Reclamation to shuffle 2 cards in their deck, like the Decrees or something. It's fine. Actually, no, they don't have,
They don't have green mana. Alright. Cutting Wish.
You don't have more counter spells to grab, right? Like, they already grabbed the...
They already grabbed the singleton, Cunning... The only thing on their board is Circular Logic, and they already grabbed it.
Yeah.
Or was that last game? Are these games blending together?
This is the same game. Yeah, there's the cutting wishes over here.
They also, need to read me.
No! 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 No!
Okay. Remaining 1.
I tried. I really tried.
Then we gain a whole bunch of life, but then we die to 120 points of damage.
I tried, damn it. Oh. This was my plan the whole time, by the way. Mmm.
They had their mana leak. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We make a cat. And now we are dead.
Thank you for the bits. Alright, let's attack with cat.
They are compelled to block.
It's true. They draw their final Mirari's Wake. This is where we darkness, and then we win.
Okay, let's see what's our life total after this attack. Negative 91.
91.
Okay.
Okay, that ruled.
So we have some sideboarding to do.
That ruled. That was really good. Well, therapy. No, we don't. I think it was one therapy, the Shades, Mind Sludge, and then out with, like, Innocent Blood, out with Smother. Actually, I think Smother might be... Again, our opponent's this person that's sorcery speeding on. The Mutilates is actually good if they're actually
Yeah, the
doing
Mutilate's actually good if they're sorcery speeding it. Do we want the other Mutilate then? Or do we...
Usually keep the Innocent Blood. No, I think I'm just going to do this.
I like a Cabal Therapy, but we have enough effects that we might not need it.
I'm keeping the Innocent Blood because they should be sideboarding a little more creature heavy.
Mm-hmm.
God. That was... Yeah, this is match 3, game 1 of draft 2.
Mm-hmm. And this is the second time this draft we have fought in a row that we fought Slide.
How did we do in match 3 with Madness? We fought against Rebels again and we won.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, we stole it.
Yeah, we exactly did. That's an exciting game. You should go watch that mess.
Yeah.
And now we're deciding if this is the deck we want.
Well, we've already decided. Look at this deck.
Out there.
Look. Deck submitted. Can't you read it?
I can, in fact, read it.
Can you read it over the card? This is... What an interface. I love Magic Online. Okay. Yeah, let's play first.
Oh, how exciting is a T1 Duress with nothing to back it up?
Fine.
Seems good enough.
We've got like a Mutilate if they go for... Oh, excuse me.
It's fine. We're going to top deck an Antico Shade anyways.
They do have an Angel. I'm going to get rid of Compulsion because I don't want to let them deep analysis.
Yeah. So one of those removal spells would be cool.
Nah.
What did I say? I told you that an Antico Shade was the top part of our deck.
Who needs removal spells? We have an Antuco Shade.
Yeah, Shade beats Angel.
Okay, fine.
They have Compulsion anyways.
I'm beating them down.
Yeah, we... And the next turn we have Cabal Coffers to crush them.
Well, Cabal Coffers is only worth Swamp right now, but... I actually might Mutilate. Or might be forced to.
They play Exalted Angel?
Yeah, if they play Exalted Angel. I need that answered. So maybe we'll draw, like, I don't know. We could draw Edict for that too, but...
Innocent Blood is the same as,
Yeah.
They're having to learn how to use their Signet Land. Tap the Signet Land first.
Oh, they're waiting. Okay.
They're just gonna Wrath of Goddess?
No, I think they want to use Crowsand Verge. Well, that's crushing.
Crunch.
The Antuco Shade doing its job.
They didn't use Corrosion Vert. Oh, they are. Okay. They still have to tap their Signet. Tap your Signets first, kids. It's
Yeah.
easy.
Well, it's not easy. It's annoyingly.
You just have to remember to tap your Signet first.
Mm-hmm. So, Sky Cloud Expanse, Island. We Deep Analysis, Angel, Unknown. I would bet that this turn is the Angel's down. Yep. Whoa, it's a morph.
We can attack.
Yeah,
They might be compelled to block.
Nah.
Okay, then we have to Mutilate.
Yeah, because, like, if that flips, we can't race it. I guess I could have tried to race it.
We would need more swamps for that.
Yeah, if I had drawn Swamp, I actually would have tried to race it.
If we can draw swamp, we can get Visara the Dreadful.
Yeah, or just Mind Sludge them. Brushstrike? No, Deep Analysis themselves. They can't afford to do the flashback on that very much. I'm just going to play Undead Gladiator next turn if we don't draw Swamp. Let's make a threat.
3 hits to win it.
Yep. Sure. Okay.
Cycle Renewed Faith.
Compulsion. Oh, okay. I kind of want to just start cycling Undead Gladiator at this point.
His Mind Sludge is no longer super exciting.
Yeah.
You might be able to hit him for 3 cards if all they do is compulse.
Right, which it looks like they're doing. Yeah, it's just compulsing.
You might also pop Corrosion Verge.
Yeah, that's likely. I need to draw cards though. I need to draw into lands.
We can get rid of one of these Mind Sludges.
Yeah, we don't need multiples. Then we cycle now. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're good.
Online.
That's what we needed.
Are you gonna play Decree of Justice?
I'd love it. We're holding Mutilate. Oh,
Nope, Mirror's Wake. Yeah, I guess they still could. We sludge them.
Yeah, let's give them the sludge.
If they have Mana Leak, we can beat it. If they have Circular Logic, we can't.
That's fine. I'm okay with that outcome.
Okay, we will pay 3 for Mana Leak. I guess they were discarding it anyways.
Yeah, unless they have a second. Okay, then they pop Corrosion Verge. Thing is that with Compulsion, like any card they draw can be like 6 cards in a row. Cutting Wish. Alright.
And Vengeful Dreams.
Happy to see Cutting Wish out of there.
They draw Decree of Justice now. No. I would have cycled that, to be honest.
They're paying the life for the
Oh.
analysis.
We have cards that just win us the game now, then.
Yeah.
Well, they go to 1 on Corrupt.
Yeah, we need another swamp first.
By casting another Miari's Wake.
Sure, discarding, draw a card. They're just going to be doing this forever, by the way. Compulsion with 2 Miari's Wake means they just draw their deck. I kind of want to use Undead Gladiator to cycle Riptide Replicator. Like, I could play Visara too, but Visara's not a lethal threat is the problem.
True. It's something.
It's not good enough, though.
They're out of blue mana.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
Miari's Wake is any type of mana that land could produce, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and... Yeah, okay. Ooh.
Hey.
Let me duress you.
Earthquake
Zorch!
Boom! Okay. Now they have a minute to win the game.
Yeah.
They're gonna cycle
Oh, an red brush hopper.
across. It's a large creature that
Gets
they
edicted.
do not have. Yeah, they do not have enough card. A nerd brush hopper is 2 flicker.
Yeah.
So we Chainer's Edict, and then do we tutor for Corrupt? Or do we just tutor for Corrupt? I forgot we had Cabal Coffers, so we have infinite mana. Okay.
What if we just corrupt their face? Zorch!
So they have 51 seconds to win game 3.
Yeah, which they could. That's
They
entirely
possibly
possible.
could.
Without the duress, it's actually like more likely that they had a chance. But go corrupt. All right, and now we move into game 3.
Final game.
Game 3.
Deciding if they want to go first. They're kept up in charge. Keep. I see an Antico Shade.
Yep.
Oh. No. Oh. I'm sorry, opponent.
Yeah, they just don't have they don't have the time to win it.
Especially with they just auto kept to 7 because they didn't have time. Oh man, they were almost going to die to Nantuko Shade before they time out.
Yeah, I think we'll get them with this.
And okay,
Zorch. All right.
we had some thrilling moments.
I sort of forgot there was a game 3. I forgot we lost game 1, so when we won game 2 there, I was like, that was the match, right? But then all of a sudden it went to sideboarding, and I was like, what the hell are we doing in sideboarding? It's like, oh,
no, you
God.
lost. No, we lost game 1. Remember, we lost to.
Yeah.
We secretly lost to them having one more circular logic than we thought they did. We kind of lost because we didn't pay 21 mana to.
They still would have actually countered Mutilate 2 with double circular logic. Like, we wouldn't have been able to... Well, I guess, though, the direct... Well, yeah, it was still a mistake. It was 100% a mistake to not pay 21 mana. It would have been funny, too, just pay 21 mana. Yeah, sure, that's casually...
We were being disrespectful to our opponent, maybe.
Yeah.
Because they kept main phasing their Decree of Justice.
Right, and I made the misstep of assuming that they would not continue to do that after showing Mutilate, but... Anyway, I stand by, that is the reason that it is wrong to do it.
I totally, because we would have been dead if they had,
cycled it?
Dead to rights if they had cycled it. Anyway, that's probably all we're going to see of this.
Yeah.
I'm glad we lost to Battle of Wits.
That was good. I'm glad we lost to Battle of Wits. I'm not surprised we lost to Gabos, and I think we won every other match. So...
we lost against the 2 other decks we fought. We beat the other 2 decks we fought.
Right,
yes.
We beat the other 2 decks that we fought. All right. That is going to be all for Magic for now. I'm going to switch on over to something else, though.
I want to finish my hamburger.
Yeah, it is sad that Decree would... I think Decree would basically be better if it was only cyclable as a card. Like, you wouldn't fall for the trap of casting it if you didn't have the option to cast it, which would make it a stronger play. Right. Anyway, as I said, I was planning on still doing more stuff today. So I'm going to go ahead and be doing that. We're going to be switching over to... I'm actually going to be switching over to Aria of Sorrow now after doing this. So I'm going to take the stream down for about, 3 seconds just to switch resolutions and all that. Is that something you can do in Ob Studio?
I don't recall. I have stopped using Studio.
Okay. Well, all right. Anyway, I'm gonna bring it down for like something like 30 seconds, literally, to switch resolution so that I can capture RESR, and we're gonna do an RESR randomizer. So, and I guess actually it might be a little longer than 30 seconds, but probably like a minute or two at the most. So, anyway, thank you, Gnome, for joining on both of these.
I summoned both the cards. We exactly.
Oh my god. And remember, everybody, pay your 21 mana.
Pay your 21 mana.
Just do it.
Yes.
Just pay your 21 mana.
Just
All right.
use your Cabal coffers.
All right. We'll be back in a little while here.
Goodbye, everybody. I might be in for Arya, but not until I eat.
Okay.